Message from Sananda 6, Living in Your Heart. Dearest ones, this is Sananda. I am here today to bless your soul and heart, so that you are prepared in the right way for ascension. What is the right way? Regarding this question, there are many ideas humanity has nourished in their minds. However, an idea is an idea, and must be verified, whether it is applicable for this great adventure humanity, as a whole, is about to embark. We do not say that you, the human beings, are in many ways wrong about what you are thinking, but it is the little dot on the I, which often makes the big difference. Now you want to know what this little dot is, and how to understand and to apply it. And you will notice that the little dot is in reality a whole universe of its own. There have been many discussions among you regarding your qualification for ascension, and even many schools have been arising in groups, with different point of views and teachings. Yes, it is true that humanity has many cultures and ways of thinking, which you call philosophy. But see, all these are ways of the human brain, ways of thinking, ways of pondering, ways of discussions of more or less complicated theories, axioms, even geometries. Some say you must develop your Merkabah, and there's a lot of technique about it, in order to ascend. All of these complicated theories, which are the basis for actual practices, are scaring many of you away, because they cannot or want not to follow those techniques. But there are those among you who are living a different way of life, and they are living from a different reality, which is not based on theory or point of view. They are simply living in their heart, using their feeling faculty to perceive and understand themselves and the world. Dearest ones, yes, there is a simple way, a way which is not complicated, a way that does not divide in opposites, and which is not therefore merely brain-oriented. It is the way of the heart, in which the heart speaks and thinks, in which actions are initiated by feeling impulses, originating in the heart. There are not yet many of you who understand fully this way of the heart. It has nothing to do with good-heartedness, although, if you feel and think and act from the heart, it always carries goodness. What I mean is, that you must literally wander from your main residing locus of the head, that is the brain and the head, to your heart, and start living from there, your life. Humanity's ascension means that you regain what you have lost, regain what was once yours, your rightful domicile in your heart. And it is not even your heart chakra alone I am speaking about, it is the sacred cave in your heart, which is humanity's true home. Living in the cave of your heart is your original sacred and designated place of your existence as a human being. Coming down from the place of your head, into this sacred space, which is your ancient heritage of your true humanness, is the gift and blessing of humanity's ascension at this time. You might ask, how can it be ascension, when you move down from your head into your heart? You see, ascension is not a leaving the body to abodes above, from the point of view of duality. Ascension is expansion from your present state of limitation in the brain of the head, to the space of your heart, which comprises the all you are. The human heart is not a place which is merely physical, it has many dimensions, dear ones. It is greater than you might know and contains and is everything you are. It is the home of your soul and divine consciousness, and it has many mansions. In the heart, all dualities become one knowing and feeling. Divinity can only be felt, and not be thought. And therefore, to achieve your divinity, you must live in your heart. It comprises your being in totality, and it even has a brain, much more divinely developed than the brain of your head, and this brain is serving truly the totality that you are, and does not the separating act of the brain of your head, which thinks in dual pairs. The brain of the heart is the true servant of God, your God self, and the divine source being, the all that is. While the brain of your head separates you from your true existence, your wholeness, the brain of the heart serves the always already existing, and non-separable unity with the divine source, and your own divinity, as a manifestation of the source. The divine intelligence of your heart is your true guide, and the creator of your divine life and purpose, why you are here, to glorify, and live, and breathe, what is eternal. That is why your heart is the abode of your divinity, and the abode of the eternal, the all that is, simultaneously. While the brain of the head only knows duality, and can therefore never attain peace, because it lives in opposite pairs, the heart is your abode of unity, divine and intelligent simplicity, the place to be the one, to unite with the oneness of your brothers and sisters, and all beings and worlds and things. It is the heart, which lives all these emanations of God, as the source of all existence and changing life forms. This explains that the heart is not merely a physical organ, but the heart exists on all levels of existence, and contains the whole universe. It is both creation and doorway to the very source of all existence. How do you enter the sacred space? How do you move from your head, the familiar place, from where you have managed so far, to live your daily life, to the sacredness of your being? How do you leave unhappiness and arbitrariness behind? How do you trust that the heart is the place you need to be, and from which you need to act and love and create? Dearest ones, I am here to bring this message to you, so that you feel moved to consider profoundly what I have pointed out to you. You cannot find your sacred space of heart by thinking and by manipulating yourself. It cannot be done in a strategical manner. But it can be done by divine grace, as you ask for this grace. If your desire is genuine, your wish will be fulfilled by the law of attraction, and by the law that what you focus on, with your feeling attention, must manifest. For some this will not be an easy path, as it requires to face all that which still hinders the way down from your head into your heart. You must be willing to face every rock, small or big, soft or hard, on this way, to embrace it, accept it, and by your acceptance, and love, and divine grace, dissolve it. You must have the courage to meet on this way down to your heart everything you have tried, perhaps for many incarnations, not to feel, and not to see, and not to touch. O courageous ones, this is the true journey of man, the journey of the hero, the journey of the divine man, who dares to recognize even the greatest obstacle and even the darkest apparitions, as a manifestation of divine consciousness. Dearest ones, there is in truth only God. He/she has many faces, and his, hers, are all faces and beings and things. This is the secret how you are blessed, when you journey down into the depth of your own divine being. Fear is only when you believe that there could be anything that is not divine. My blessings on your sacred journey to your heart are infinite and boundless, and already set to embrace your holy pilgrimage, the only true path of pilgrimage to walk. I am Sananda at the threshold of the galactic center,